What up, guys? So today you can get a Bideo Blog. Sorry, no product review, not today at least, maybe this weekend. But either way, that depends on whether things actually arrive here or not. But of course, we do have things scheduled. By the way, I had free time right now and kind of just wanted to chat with you guys and kind of give you guys some behind the scenes, I guess, or rather just tell you guys what's going on, what's up, and stuff like that. So what's going on? So the website's fully transitioned now. It's been a hassle, lots of hiccups, a lot of headaches, pain in the ass, losing a lot of like what we had set up for like SEO before, and kind of just like all the archiving stuff, moving old posts over, deleting some, refining that, redoing the pictures, updating all the pictures for high quality stuff, then having to just a lot of BS. By the way, it's working now, everything's up and functioning, so that's all that matters, right? In terms of like the YouTube channel, everything else, like shit's growing, and I mean, it's actually crazy, as in what I've done as the Pomp, I guess, as this internet persona. Product reviews like always, influencing the market every day to make sure you guys are supporting the craft brewers. But aside from that, also like I mean, the dream would be to move into like engineering consulting. That's like my personal like life and stuff like that. But I can already say I've done like paid consulting for Pomade, which is gonna be like really weird to say. But it's like, yeah, some other YouTube people wanted to like release a new product line, and so they wanted some of my knowledge to make sure they do it right the first time. And of course, like, I mean, shit, like knowledge is knowledge, and then I'm here to help make things better. I mean, who wants a bad product to be released? Yeah, I'm still looking at like a lot of Pomades to review right now. I'm trying to consider, I mean, as you guys probably know at this point, I get more requests than I actually do reviews and stuff like that, and I try to do my best to kind of like save you guys' time, or rather make sure you guys only hear from the best. So I'm kind of looking through a bunch of home brewers right now, trying to decide which ones to actually review and which ones to just ignore. I mean, if I had the time, I'd just like review all of them and stuff, but that's unfortunately not the case. I mean, I have school. This whole thing, the Pomp thing is just a side thing. Which brings me to the next point, or rather brings me to the next point. Yeah, you got a huge ass class load this quarter, like just not what I wanted, but it was the only thing I could do to really fit in a bunch of stuff before I kind of graduate, or rather before I go on and try to like get into grad school and stuff like that. So it's like a lot of ME and like engineering courses, or rather mechanical engineering and just straight up multidisciplinary engineering courses. So like, yeah, a lot of it actually pushing towards like mechatronics and stuff. Like the first course would be like feedback control design, and so kind of like control systems for like robotics, any sort of machinery and stuff like that, and kind of explain it to you guys. Like, you know, I don't know how like when you ride a bike, like you tilt to the side, you turn to kind of correct that, and then you tilt to the other side, you turn, and you kind of shift your body weight to kind of keep yourself like upright. Well, so what's happening is that like you're kind of sensing your tilt, and then in order to correct that tilt, you put in that correction, whether that be a turn or like a weight shift, and then so your bike ends up at like maybe upright, maybe at another angle, slightly corrected. Either way, you reassess that angle, and then you go ahead and like feed that back in to your brain, and then you readjust for the error that you have left, kind of like a feedback loop per se, a closed loop control. And so that's kind of the idea. Now apply that to robotics, and that's like what we're going through in the class, kind of just more like the ODEs, or the ordinary differential equations, that kind of govern like dynamics and how we can basically control that per se in robotics, or rather in machinery. So yeah, complicated stuff, but actually really cool stuff, really fascinating stuff. Another class is fluid mechanics. So it's like the next, it's like the upper div, or rather the next course in fluid mechanics. So we're dealing with compressible flows. So we're talking like +1 like Mach speeds and stuff like that. And so at a point when fluids actually like compress, or rather we can't use the incompressible assumption anymore. Then the other class is Intro to Mechatronics, so straight up robotics, the meshing of like mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and CS, computer science. So that's gonna be cool and exciting and stuff. And then the other 3 classes are just like a bunch of still some project classes, some other like kind of just more, not as much technical, but more of a theoretical classes. So either way, all fascinating stuff, but like fascinating or not, there's still gonna be like a load and stuff. So either way, that's what's going on in like my academic life, I guess. And I'll still fit in reviews and stuff if they have the time, which are what the weekends are reserved for, or at least a small segment of the weekends. But yeah, so I mean, things are busy. Things are really busy. But we're gonna keep on going with the side hustle. We're gonna keep the Pomp going. Get you guys that good shit. And we keep on going with all this. But yeah, I mean, most exciting thing is this collab's coming out fucking next weekend. Ooh, you guys are gonna have your minds blown. Like straight up, like Ben had already mastered this product, or rather like refined this product a lot. And so initially I wasn't gonna come in and completely change the formula. Like what I can offer when I do a collab with people is typically like refinement of the formula, like making small changes to make them like an amazing product. Like I only work with people who already have like a great product. Like I don't want to work with someone who has like mediocre and then like work with them to improve it. No, like what we collab with on this blog is with people who are already having, or rather already producing great products. And what we do, or rather what I do, is step in to make that like an amazing product, make it an exceptional product. And that's also just like refining a few things, changing those few small things, and also wrapping it in a new design work and kind of presenting it different and hitting it hard with market strategy, stuff like that. And so yeah, no dude, like Ben put in the work. It was a pain in the ass working long distance, just hard to organize stuff, but either way, like he refined it, changed it, and like boom, got the sample. I was like, damn, that's fucking good. And so I'm really excited to release this to you guys. Like definitely I've been using it as my daily staple, and honestly that's a big deal because there are actually like no products that are my daily staple, or rather it's not enough that a product is good to be my daily staple. It's so much more than that. Like the pomade was a great product. I loved it. It performed well. My hair looked amazing. But in all honesty, it wasn't my daily staple. It couldn't have been. It's an oil base, and so it has a lot of like inconveniences with it. And also it's a pretty greasy product. It's a pretty slick product, which also makes it really uncomfortable on like hot days and stuff like that. So it was really difficult to actually make that my daily staple, even though if there's a big deal that day, then yeah, I'll put it in. But like I have to say, our new collab white is like a daily staple. It's something I use all the time. It's a water base. You guys know the Anchor's product, and it's just imagine like a little refinement on it, a little touch of this, a little touch of that, make it an amazing product. And so like, I mean, you guys can have any opinions you want, but I'll tell you, it is my daily staple. But yeah, so that's exciting. And what else? But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. Just kind of want to talk to you guys for a little bit, get some stuff off my heart, or rather just off my mind and stuff like that. But yeah, take care guys. Happy weekend, by the way. Happy MLK weekend. And so I hope you guys are actually going to go do something, go travel around. And if you guys watch the pomade review I do this weekend, if I do a review, if you guys watch it, then I know you guys are enjoying your MLK weekend. So I hope you guys are actually doing something and not just watching my videos this weekend. By the way, take care guys, and peace.